Hi everyone. Today we have a very special guest. He's a pharmacist, entrepreneur, and he's from India. He's a founder of Apotec Pharmacies, and they have pharmacies across UAE, Sharjah, Dubai, and other parts of UAE. And we're discussing about longevity. He has amazing questions. So we thought, why don't we just get live on the TV or the show? And this way, I have no clue what he's going to ask. Answer will be whatever I think should be the answer at that time. So no preparation has been done. And I'm welcoming Mr. Noushad. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Yeah, so how's living in Dubai?
From 2009, I'm here. I started as a pharmacist.
Yeah.
I started as a trainee pharmacist. Then I became the licensed pharmacist. Then I realized that I can do a lot of things if I'm becoming the entrepreneurship in this field. I have a lot of dream, on pharmacy practice.
Yeah.
Not only just dispensing the medicines, we have, we can bring in a lot of health supplements like, adjuvant therapy to the industry, and I've been trained also in that way.
Nice.
So that's what we are practicing also now in Apotec Pharmacy. You can visit Apotec Pharmacy, you will realize the way how we stocking our products. You will see more supplement in the pharmacy than medicines. And our pharmacists are also well trained in that way.
Nice. Yeah. So that motivated you to become entrepreneur versus other pharmacies were not doing it. So you thought, okay, so patients need a preventative medicines or preventative care, and you want to be a better, and you saw a gap in the market probably, and that's perhaps motivated you to become the entrepreneur.
Yeah, I can say that the place where I studied or I trained, even after completing my B.Pharm graduation, I learned from the company from Cipla. I can say they also Cipla was the one who introduced the inhalation therapy to India. They find some gap in the market. The same way when I started training in one of the major group in in UAE, especially Dubai, that pharmacy I learned a lot of non-medicine supplements, health benefit products. So I realized that there is a good opportunity in this, but the way that we have to find the right product also. There are a lot of fake products, a lot of less potential products. So that's the reason I am trying to meet you as well.
Thank you so much. I know you have lots of questions, and same, I wanted to know more about you. So I guess this podcast is about longevity, and we just in Dubai, in UAE, we're on Longevity Plus. It is available in many pharmacies, and its first reviews are amazing for people who've been providing us honest feedback. So please fire away. So I know you have many questions about supplements. We discussed it, a few ideas regarding what's happening in the market a little bit. But please ask me anything.
First question, doctor, actually, when we, in my experience, when we were discussing with many modern medicine doctors, allopathic doctors we call, when we talk about supplement, most of the people, they were ignoring. There is no proven scientific studies behind, no US FDA approved, rubbish things So it's discourage us to recommend some patients also. Is it true or like this? Being a cardiologist, how you are in this supplement market? You are introducing your own brand, so.
Yeah, again, being a cardiologist, practicing in Canada, active license, obviously we have to follow the highest ethical standards. So, and exactly that gap existed. Many times I didn't recommend people to take supplements. Same reason, there is no data to support it. So anything we're going to recommend someone, something, at least there should be some reasonable information available. And most supplement companies don't share that information. And what I found was through various clinical studies and observations that you give someone a supplement or say NMN or recommend someone some vitamin D or something else to take it. Some people will derive benefit, some people will not derive benefit. I know if I recommend someone an aspirin or a high blood pressure medication, I have a reasonable idea like what is going to happen in their body. But I will give someone supplement, I don't know what is going to happen because there's so much inaccuracies and so much wrong information labeled. And the ingredients usually don't have what they label inside. So for some studies published recently, they showed that on Amazon, many NMN products are fake. They don't even have the right quantity of NMN, what they claim. And some of them have no NMN. So you can imagine so much fraud happening and right on the market. So how can a doctor trust? So doctors trust the pharmacist. So that's why in pharmacy or drugs, there are standards implemented that even drug that I prescribe, high blood pressure, diabetes, even it's close to expiry, it will have at least around 80% bioequivalency, what they mention on the label. So it is a minimum standard. We expect that for drug to work. So since my patients were getting different results, I myself was getting different results. I was trying to understand the longevity side, got more aware about the science, the genomics, epigenetics, understanding what is impacting, what is not impacting. But my own results were very patchy.
So you are filling the gap. Actually, you understood, you are convinced about the technology behind the supplement, like herbal supplements, but you are not trusting the brands were not available. You are not convinced to give your patients, right?
Exactly. I was convinced to even take to myself or recommend my mom or dad.
So now you're convinced by making your own products
Yes.
with your own formulation.
Yes.
So that's very clear. I mean, it's giving me confidence being a pharmacist who is more interested in this field, especially in supplement. So the mechanism is there, the scientific studies are there, but the formulation is the wrong.
Formulation wrong and they don't put the right
Or
content.
the concentration not doing
Exact
properly.
concentration is not properly, right?
yeah.
So if you recommend A, B, C, D supplement to someone, and because you are trusting the company, because you don't know what's inside, as a pharmacist in the box there, you're trusting. For example, you're trusting me, but at the same time you expect the company to follow the standard.
Yeah.
But most people don't follow because the governments globally don't implement, don't force. They let supplements go out in the market like any other food product, like a wheat or rice or apple or orange. So they are two different things. So you can recommend someone an apple or orange is one thing. To recommend someone to take supplements extra additional is other thing.
Okay, when it's come to Dubai, especially UAE, definitely they will be checking the concentration, formulation, everything. So how they find your product, it is as what you're saying is, as you mentioned in the lab, it is
Exactly. Don't
the-
trust my name. Don't trust me who you are. Ask the question. Thank you so much for asking the question. Demand to see third party validation. Ask them, show me certificate where you have at least what you're saying as a bare minimum, or at least close to minimum, as an approximately. If you're 500 milligram, you can be 525, 535, or 495. That's okay. So you cannot be 100% 500 milligrams. Sometimes it happens, the composition going on. That's why 80% bioequivalency rule applied in the pharma. So I would be happy to show the certificate. And this is how people should be asking. Before they take supplement, and they should ask, is there a third party certification that I can at least trust?
Okay, got it. So it's approved by Ministry of Health or Dubai Municipality?
Is approved by the supplement at the municipality, I'm told. And in Canada, we are initiating many clinical studies and globally. Idea is to get many clinical indications approved. Once we get them those medical indications approved, then we can go to MOHAP, then we can go to US FDA, then get medical indication approved for those supplements. As people are reporting various benefits, which that blew my mind. I didn't expect those benefits. People are going to share that with me, including my own mom.
So just sorry to interrupt. So how long you've been testing these products? I know it's now it's a bottled product, but just you started testing this after making this form, or
Yes.
you cannot make like home remedy or something? No.
No. Basically, I was first trying because we know that minimum requirements of vitamin D are at least 1,000 units. So I was taking around 2,000 units a day, and then I was looking at my telomeres, looking at my genomics profile. Some change, but not much change. Then I started to introduce NMN as some data was showing up on the research. Then the data came out B12 being the higher dosages. Even have no anemia, no deficiency. But they showed that in certain age groups, if you truly want to reduce the chance of cognitive impairment, then it could be potential benefit being the higher dosages. When I went to the market, I couldn't find the good high dosages one. Then we end up testing. We have a multi-omics lab. We also have a biochemistry lab in Calgary where we do a mass spectrophotometer analysis. So I asked the team to do analysis of these supplements and tell me what actually is inside, because I'm not getting the consistent data in my own body because I'm testing on myself. So that's what triggered me. And then further research I saw published in PubMed and various people talking about Amazon these days and other supplements we buy in Canada. So many of them not meeting the standard should be. So that's why motivated me to let's find a composition that can work together. From there, I asked my team of scientists in Calgary. I said, okay, we have to target certain pathways in the longevity, including telomeres, and we have to target certain anti-inflammatory pathways so we can help the cell, the mitochondria in the right manner. Let's find how we can work synergistically. So we put data into our AI engine. We have a Panomic AI engine, and when putting our data in and playing with it, so there are some suggestions came out that if you're going to make a composition synergistically, it's like teams working together. Because you have to have a one team, cricket team or football team, whatever you follow, it has to work together. If you're going to drop one player this time, one player that time, one player that time, different players from different part of the world coming in, there'll be mishmash. The team may not win the match. So the team has to work together to win the match synergistically. That's what it means. So then our AI models, our in-lab testing, and our scientific team come up with this composition. This is how it all came. Then I start taking it, start seeing a consistent benefits in my life, start introducing to my parents, so my family, they all start showing the positive benefits, and that motivated me to look what we have an access in-house. Let's make it available for people now.
So it's been like, so how many year or month you were trying yourself this?
On me, on the omics side, the research is happening over 2 years, going on various testing, starting from the market available testings, products, to developing our own composition, and then trying them. There was still challenge. So then we said, okay, let's make our own composition. So from there, okay, let's launch that, because we now have literally a proper, consistent product that is performing the right way. So now you're following up with the clinical studies. So many times in the drugs, what happen is we do clinical studies first, then we launch usually, right, the public. But supplements usually get launched earlier because authorities don't require drug standards implemented. But I don't want to just get the product out of the market because I want to make money or sell it. I want to follow with the clinical study. So, and they will come out and you'll see the data eventually over time from the patient populations globally. So this way everyone has a trust and everyone can then take the product from BioArrow that look, these guys, when they launch their product, they also do follow-up study. No supplement company does that.
Yeah, correct. That's one main thing I would like to interest to know more about it. So which authorities or who is doing this clinical studies?
We are
already given.
We are, exactly. So we have the ethical submission approvals are happening right now in Canada. So we'll be initiating these clinical studies in Canada and America and other parts of the world. And from there, we'll get their patient samples to send to us from telomeres, their omics profile, their NAD levels, and various other anti-inflammatory markers. So we'll be checking many things on those patients.
It's not like drugs like testing in mice, then human. Even I saw that some M&M supplements they were doing with mice.
Well, there's no need to do that. NMN is safe, vitamin D is safe, curcumin is safe, resveratrol is safe. So we don't have to do safety studies.
I mean,
mice studies.
Particularly this combination.
Yes, a combination is safe, already available in individual, but as a combination together. So there's no need to do the.
It's not the matter of safety. I'm asking for the efficacy, like
efficacy perspective, efficacy, pharmacodynamics perspective, right? So yes, we'll be doing certain studies. We'll be measuring vitamin D levels. We'll be measuring in blood resveratrol levels. So we'll be measuring NAD levels.
Yeah. So all over the people who's taking, people who's not taking, they should have some health difference, they should be more smart, mentally focused,
or have some benefit, right? So the diet
should change.
Exactly. So that's the whole purpose is. So that's what we've been reported by the patients, the benefits. So I can share some of the benefits people reported. People have reported that they've reported that we have a better sleep, much more deeper sleep. They felt that they have mental clarity. My wife, my other family members.
Even you said some doctors
doctors. There is a doctor in UAE, medical doctor in UAE. So she sent a video. It'll be going online soon. After using for close to a month, she felt, Dr. Kapoor, I find more energetic. I find that I'm have more mental clarity, less fogginess, because especially she's hitting certain age in women health. So that is something unique, right? And some patients have reported they're able to do more exercise. They are more alert during the daytime, less tired and fatigue, more energetic, more focused. So, and some people are reporting that have a less need for taking nicotine. So we are evaluating everything very closely, their feedback. So anyone who's going to use it will love to get their feedback, what improvement they feel in their life.
So this nicotine things you said, it's very useful for, you know, like even the commercial side, if I am talking about, because many people are still after it, they want to quit smoking, but they are not able to because of this nicotine cravings. They shifted to chewing gum, still they are not able to stop. So you mean it might help for
Possible, possible. This is possible. So something we're going to investigate further. So, so thank you so much, and we'll carry on the conversation for the next show. And thank you so much for joining.